For the first one, in November 2013, we need to use the document OneAware and correct the spelling error in the first column of the table. So to do a spell check, you go to Review, Spelling and Grammar. You'll see it found the mistake in the first column, inappropriate. Now you can change or change all. Change all doesn't change all the mistakes in the document. It simply changes all instances of this specific mistake. So either one is fine in this case. For this next one, we need to swap information around in paragraph 5 and 6. Now you'll see Get Your Veggies needs to start with what is the number 1 vegetable, and Mommy and Daddy needs to start with wildest advertisement. Okay, let's have a look. So this one is supposed to be under here, and this one is supposed to be under here. Now there are 2 ways to do this. I'll show you the difficult way and the easy way. The difficult way is to select this. Well, it's not that difficult, but basically you make some more space over here, and you make some more space over here. Let me switch on my show and hide so that I can see what I'm doing. And I can move this up there. But you'll see what happened is it actually changed it to a numbered item. So I can go change that back to keep text only. And then I can go move this one down and do the same thing. But that was quite complicated. Let me show you a much easier way. Much easier way is to actually use a method to move paragraphs as a whole. So I've selected the entire paragraph and I use Alt and Shift together and then press my down arrow, and then I select the other paragraph, Alt and Shift together and press my up arrow twice. That way I've actually swapped the paragraphs around without getting any problems or errors with regards to numbering. Next up, we're using the OneGoal document, and we need to find the word alchemist in the 6th paragraph of the document and replace the word with a synonym. There it is. Right click, synonyms, anyone. For this one, we are going to need 2 files, the 2 resource word processing documents as well as 2 trade. So we need to find the text, insert text below the heading resources and power. So let's just go find that first. Resources and power, insert text, you see that. Then we need to insert all the text found in the 2 trade file to replace this text, and the font of the type will differ. So we select all, Control X to cut, and Control V to paste. In the One Areas word processing documents, we need to find the text, the availability of, floods and droughts it ends with, in the abstract control on the first page, and make the changes. We need to set the proofing language of all the text to English South Africa. So there it is. We select the text and we go to Review, Language, Proofing Language, and then we can set it to English South Africa. In the One Energy document, we need to find the word sustainable. It's been spelled incorrectly as sustainable with a double N in some places. We need to replace all these occurrences with the correct spelling and highlight the corrected text. Okay, so this is basically going to be a find and replace. Now, for a find and replace to work where you actually use highlighting, the trick is that you first need to go choose the highlighting color. Even though it looks like that color is selected, sometimes it won't be applied. So the safest thing is to actually just go select it again. They didn't specify a color, so you can actually choose whichever one you want, but I think the safest is just to go with yellow. Then we go to replace. Alright, now sustainable with a double N is the thing that's wrong. That's what we're finding. And the replace with, I've inserted the correct word. And now I go to more and I say format highlight. Do you see the format highlight is applied to the replace with section, not the find what section? There's one of them. And there's another one, I suppose. There you go. In the one goal document, we're working again and we're doing a find and replace, where we're replacing all occurrences of the text nano with the text nano in small caps. So the text stays the same, it's just the formatting that's going to change to small caps. You can do Control Find and then go to Replace, or you can just go to Replace straight away. You'll see it's remembered what I've done previously, so just be careful. Sometimes it remembers the format as well, and then you need to clear the formatting over here where you say no formatting. So I want to replace it with nano, and this time it should be a small caps effect. You can just leave the rest of these boxes with the block inside. That means in some places it might be on, in some places it might be off, but it won't change anything that the way it currently is. Replace all. Okay. For the last one, we need to use one cost. We need to use the replace feature to change any instance of the word depreciation so that they appear in bold with a strike through effect. Depreciation. And now I will clear the formatting that I've applied before, and now I can go to font, bold with a strike through effect.